Welcome to the Scott Report for Hello Magazine. This evening is the screening of Love and Hate in Long Island, hosted by global cultural organisation Liberatum in collaboration with the fabulous Mr. John Hurt. How does it feel to you when people invite you to say we've got a group of very fabulous opinion formers and talents celebrating you?
Well, it's a rather strange feeling, really, because it's not a feeling that you're particularly acquainted with. See what I mean? One has been lucky over the years, and people have given you a prize here and there. To build an evening around you, it doesn't really happen very often.
So what are you working on at the moment?
I'm working on the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who.
Amazing.
Well, it's irresistible, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I couldn't say no.
Which point of your career was the kind of moment where you thought that role is the most interesting, the most engaging?
The Naked Civil Servant, I think.
And why?
The first film that I did about Quentin Crisp. Well, because it was hugely successful in British television terms at that time. It altered the public's perception of me and the business's perception of me.
1984 left a grand impression. His pathos was just heart-wrenching. When I was deciding on a career in the early 80s, some of his...
What were the options in the lineup?
There were none, really. I was hardwired for this. Had absolutely no other skill set whatsoever. He raised the bar for many actors.
From one performer to another, were there sort of parts where you felt that, you know, he totally nailed that?
I've met Quentin Crisp, I've seen him. And the way he not only nailed him, he channeled him. And this is what great actors can do. They don't impersonate, with Marlon Brando was a wonderful impersonator, as is De Niro, as is Pacino. But there's a way of channeling which few actors can do. No, I think good old John, he's had a great career.
What is it about John that we all, you know, he's entertained the British public for so many years and he's quite an extraordinary actor, as we all know.
Well, he is, but there is no voice like it on the planet.
Yeah.
I think probably one of the best voices I think we've ever had. And when you're listening to documentaries, sometimes the voice puts you off, but I think every single thing that he's ever done, it just draws you right in. He gets it. He's a very powerful actor, a very real actor, and yeah, not many can top him.
When I first met John, I'd seen The Naked Civil Servant. He decided to do this movie with me called East of Elephant Rock. He was a feisty character then, and he's a feisty character now. John, when I was really down and out, really helped me out with money. Tonight is very special because tonight my wife and I were able to pay back the money that he lent me all those years ago in Oxford.
Wow, that's so cool.
And so it's incredibly brilliant that here we are.
How much was it?
I'm not going to tell you how much, but it was a lot more than sixpence.
This is a special thing we do annually called the Liberatum Cultural Honour, and we felt wouldn't it be wonderful to really host a special honour celebrating the incredible career of someone like John Hurt, who has contributed so much to our lives.
I think Liberatum is an incredible concept. I think what you're doing for culture globally is brilliant.
Thank you. It's
long
only the
may you
beginning,
reign.
I think.
It
Yes.
is just the beginning.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you very much.